YTBC, what's the deal? So I'm on boxingscene.com, and I will leave this article in the description box, and you can go ahead, click on it, read it, and come to your own conclusion about it. Now, Tyson Fury says British public might be brainwashed by a pussy like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn says a lot of shit, man. Like, he says a lot of shit. He contradicts himself a lot of the times. You know, a lot of promoters do shit like that. But what really struck me about this article, though, just reading it and reading some of the things that Tyson Fury was saying, things like, quote, and I quote, he says, "I've already beaten the man there is and was. I have no motivation." All right. Then he goes on to say, if he doesn't do anything different, speaking of Klitschko, he is on for another hiding. He has to come and try and fight. He couldn't fight me first time with his A game, so he won't on his second. All right. And he goes on to say a lot of things in this article. Also goes on to talk about Eddie Hearn, so on and so forth. But like I said, what caught my attention in the article is when he says things like, you know, he's not really motivated. You know, and again, like I said, man, it's one thing to obtain the heavyweight title. And it's a very hard thing to do. I'm not trying to sit here and make it seem as if it's easy, because it's not. Especially to beat Vladimir Klitschko. Nobody was able to beat him. But it's another thing to maintain the title. And I take everything Tyson Fury says with a grain of salt. Now, at first I was like, damn, he doesn't have motivation. But then the more I thought about it, it still made me raise an eyebrow. But the more I thought about it, Tyson Fury says a lot of shit. He also said during one interview about a week or two ago that he was weighing close to 340 pounds. Is it true? Is it false? I don't know. But then I seen but then he said he hasn't been training. He's been partying and having sex and eating whatever he wants, so on and so forth. Hasn't been in the gym. And then literally that week, there was a footage of him in the gym. You know what I mean? Working the pads. So this is what Tyson Fury does, man. He says a lot of things. You know, sometimes you don't know when to believe him, when to take him serious. And this was one of the reasons why I was like, man, I don't think he's going to do anything with Vladimir, because he was running around. We know he ran around with the Batman outfit on, and he tackled somebody else that was dressed up like, was it Robin? I don't know. He just did a lot of shit, man. So with Tyson Fury, you just really don't know what to believe when he speaks. But one thing I do believe is when he said that Vladimir Klitschko this time is going to have to show up and do something different. That whole one punch or one jab, grab, jab, jab, grab style is not going to work. He's not going to be able to wear Tyson Fury down doing that, because Fury showed that he's not going to be standing still for Vladimir to hit him, that he's going to be moving. He's going to tie Vladimir up, and he looked just as strong in the clinch with Vladimir Klitschko. Now, you can say Vladimir's physique looks better. You're right, it does look better. It looks way better. It is not even close. If this fight was based off physiques, Vladimir's the favorite by a long shot. But we know it doesn't work that way. We know that the awkwardness of Fury gave Vladimir trouble. We know that Tyson Fury's hand speed, now whether you think it's fast or not, that's fine. You don't have to think he punches fast. But Vladimir was reacting to the speed as if he couldn't really get control of it. He couldn't handle it. I know Vladimir has a better resume than Tyson Fury. I know right now, today, Vladimir will go down as the greater fighter in history. I understand that. But styles make fights. We all know that. And his style just gives Vladimir Klitschko problems. Yes, it looks easy for, somebody that has, yes, it does look easy for somebody that can go in there and land a big right hand on Tyson Fury and be able to knock him out. It looks easy to do it, but it's a lot harder. I know Steve Cunningham put him down with a looping overhand right to put him down, but that also got him knocked out. It's not like that happened and then people don't tell the whole story. It's like, yeah, okay, that happened, but then tell the rest of the story. What happened to Cunningham? You know what I mean? And Cunningham is a world-class fighter. period. Just his pedigree is of world-class fighter. No, he hasn't won a title at heavyweight, but he's a world-class fighter. But as far as, Tyson Fury saying he's not motivated, I get what he's trying to say. He's already conquered. He's already climbed the mountaintop. There's nothing else to prove, but there is something to prove. How long can you stay on top of the mountaintop? How long can you reign as champion? And what mark can you leave on the division besides just beating Vladimir Klitschko? Buster Douglas was a damn good fighter too. He doesn't get enough credit for his jab and his boxing ability, for his size and skill level. He doesn't get enough credit for what he was able to do. People just remember him for getting lucky one night against Tyson. I don't believe he got lucky one night. I believe he caught Tyson at the right time, of a guy that just wasn't training and tricking off, so on and so forth. It's not Buster Douglas' fault, because he was still 6'4", 235 pounds with a damn good jab and damn good boxing skills, period. You know what I mean? But like Buster Douglas, what is Tyson Fury going to give us? Is he going to give us just his one shining moment when he beat Vladimir? When he, was able to get a decisive points win? Because he didn't beat Vladimir from pillar to post, beat his ass. No, that didn't happen. But he did outpoint Vladimir. He made it very difficult. And he just stymied and sullied everything that Vladimir was doing for the last 11 years, 10 years. So I don't know, man. I think Tyson Fury is just talking shit. I really wouldn't take this too deep. Of course he's going to be motivated. His cousin, his family, they motivate him. He does have fans out there. They motivate him. And I do believe deep down inside he does want to stay on top. I really do. I really believe he wants to stay on top. The heavyweight division motivates him. He wouldn't have came over here and watched Arthur Spilka versus Deontay Wilder and then come in the ring and do all the things that he did if he wasn't motivated about the division. Him, being outlandish and belligerent sometimes and having things to say, this whole thing motivates him. I'm not going to let Tyson Fury fool me, man. I think he's going to come in shape for this Vladimir Klitschko fight. I think he'll be ready to go. Win, lose, or draw, we're going to see the best Tyson Fury on fight night. I'm not falling for this. He says a lot of shit, man. I mean, like I said, the dude said he was 340 pounds and hasn't been in the gym in months. And then literally that week, or I believe the next day, it was footage from him being in the gym, hitting them hits. You know what I mean? I mean, now, could he probably added on some weight and probably maybe a little heavy trying to get down right now? Of course, but I don't believe he's 340 pounds. It's possible. I haven't seen him step on a scale, but I think he's very motivated. And he's trying to pull a fast one on us. Tyson Fury with his mind games trying to pull a fast one on us. Until Tyson Fury, gets knocked out 3 or 4 times and then he starts to say, I'm not motivated, I don't want to fight, so on and so forth, then I'll believe that. But why wouldn't he be motivated? He's the man that beat the man right now. He's looked at as the heavyweight champion. That's enough motivation in itself. It's not like, Tyson Fury's 35 years old. He's still, what is he, 27? I believe he's 27 or 28 years old. He's still a young man. It's not old at all. You know what I mean? I'll be 36 at the end of the year. Tyson Fury's still a young man. So, just getting this out there. YTBC, I'm out.